Tiny.
Yeah, well, I'm about to say you have any concerns. But this your own grandbaby, so it's a little bit differently. I know you got any problems with her being home.
Cause what?
Usually when I come in, you know, I always ask if there any problems or anything.
Oh.
Just to start off.
Oh. No. We good.
All right.
What's their goal for when we go to court? For her to stay here or what?
I'm not sure. You know, the first hearing is probable cause, and so the assessment, that worker will take care of the first hearing. I'll be there, but it's unlikely that I have to testify.
Oh.
If I do, I wouldn't know what to say because, you know, I just offer services to the child since she's in care. So the assessor got to talk because she didn't want to actually bring the child in. Now, I do have a quick question. On the report that I received, it said that you made it to the scene before DHS.
Right.
Did you bring the child home with you?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, so why would she put her in care? The police called me and let me come and get her.
That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, the police, they called for me to come and get her and told me to come get her. The police, they handed the baby to me. They was talking to me. They got my ID and everything.
What's Dad's name?
Monte.
M-O-N-T-A-E. His last name?
Everett.
You have a phone number for him?
I know Jasmine gave it to that caseworker. She got it.
Because I didn't see it in the system. I don't even see it listed as a father yet.
The lady got it. What's her name? What's the lady's name?
Sponge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Bunch got it.
Alright, you got her. LaMoniye, can you smile for me?
So what, is you recommending her to stay here? Or what?
I did the first hearing, I don't know how that was going to happen. Because I don't have any recommendation. The agency as a whole make recommendation, but that comes from the assessor. She speaks on behalf of the agency.
Come on, Miss Bunch. Okay, so then when you get the case, then what would you recommend?
What I recommend?
Yeah.
They go be reunification about biological mother.
But I'm not talking about that. Yeah. But I'm talking about when you I'm talking about like when you get on the case.
I'm on the case now, but I'm the family service worker. I offer services.
No, you missing what I'm saying, Mr. Carter. Okay, you know how I had your kids here? Okay, and you let them stay in my home.
So you asked me if I would let her stay? If she...
Yes, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
I don't have any concerns with her being here.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
The only thing that we will have to look into is this is an 8th Division Judge Burton court, and he has ruled that no provisional placement before his order. So I don't know if he will allow the child to remain here, or he may ask the child to be moved. Because of him and Judge James, they're the only two that order that we can't do provisional placement.
That's
crazy. The reason why they place the children here is because you're a licensed foster parent.
Right.
But he may look and say, well, she's still family, so they're still provisional.
What's the definition of provisional?
Family member. They're trying to be a relative. I mean, not trying to be a relative, trying to be a foster parent.
But I'm already a foster parent, so.
But you're still blood.
But that's crazy, though.
That's just their rule.
Do a thorough look of we'll have to do a thorough research on that provision to see exactly word by word what it means. Because you can do a play on words as to what provisional is. So we got to get a good understanding of that because.
But what he's gonna look at is basically just a relative component of it. There's no doubt that you're the grandmother, right?
Yeah, I'm the grandmother.
Okay, that's all he's gonna look at. She's a relative. So basically, he gonna look at it as if the child's in foster care but placed with a relative without his order. He may say it's not proper. He may even just let the child, just go on with you. But I'm still trying to figure out why we brought the child into care too. But
yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out why you brought the child in care too. And I asked her that.
So, but the only thing
because the mother placed the child in the physical custody of the grandmother.
Right.
And from
so there's really no need for DHS to take the child into foster care in the first place, right?
Right.
Because the mother's a good mother, the grandmother.
So I don't know why they opened the case, but they had. She said they had to. So all we can do is go to court. But this is why it's called a probable cause hearing, because sometimes there may be some disagreement if the child should be in care or not. This very person will settles it basically. He gonna make the determination if the child should be in care or not. That's why we call this an emergency hearing.
But he only gonna hear her side. He not gonna hear everybody's side though.
The mother will have an attorney.
Who is her attorney?
I'm not sure. The court appoints attorney.
Who the baby attorney? You know that.
Yeah, Kathleen O'Connor.
Yeah.
For an emergency petition, what is the time frame? Is it 72 hours or?
We have 72 hours to for the judge to sign.
Okay, the baby was taken into custody on the
5th.
Yeah, we already got his
so
signature.
This is 10 days. This is 10 days.
Yeah, we had his signature already.
I know, but when did you get the signature?
It had to be within that 72 hours of the child to be returned.
No, cause she called me. She
That was
called
Saturday,
me.
That was a weekend.
She called me. What's today? Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
She called me. It had to be Tuesday then. Yeah, and told me about what day you called. Tuesday. So you had to come out here. Yeah, that's when she called. Tuesday.
Was it Monday or Tuesday? One of those days.
You called me, I think, Tuesday.
Okay.
Cause I said come Thursday.
But yeah, the 72 hours, people think we gotta have a trial within those. That's how I mean we gotta have his signature within those 72 hours. And he just signed saying that, you know, we place an emergency hold. We still gotta have an emergency hearing.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes a determination of what we call probable cause, because he tells us if we had the right to move that child or not.
Mm-hmm.
If he say we didn't have the right to move the child be returned immediately. If we do have probable cause, the child remains in foster care until adjudication, which is set from 60 days from when the case opened.
And none of them attorneys we had said they could stop it.
You said hello. Hello. This Mashawna.
Hey, Miss Campbell, I'm on my way to get the child. Are you at home?
Yep.
Okay, I will be there in about 10 to 15 minutes.
And y'all need to make sure y'all come to get these other kids. What y'all gonna do about them?
We will send someone momentarily.
No, y'all need to send somebody when y'all come get her.
No, I'm going to get her first.
Well, you need to send somebody when you come get her.
I'll bring them with you.
Or bring them with you when you come. Do whatever you gotta do, but you won't get her until y'all come get the rest of them. Everybody leaving at the same time.
I will call Miss Olive and find out what she said.
Okay, bye.
Well, you really want this baby, don't you? Did they,
The thing about it, though, for every hour
did
you
DHS call you?
They sent the email. I'm about to call you.
Yeah. So, cause they up there trying to take my grandbaby, because my grandbaby in foster care, and gonna try to take her, cause they gonna say this lady next door gonna sit there and lie and say my daughter been over here, which that's a lie. My daughter have not been over here. And I'm like, ask the foster kids, they'll tell you. And I'm like, she must thinking that, see, my 15-year-old and my daughter, they look just alike. So she must thinking that, what? They gonna wait, I'm on the phone. Hello? But yeah, I told them that, yeah, all the foster kids, my daughter, my grandbaby leaving, everybody else leaving. Everybody leaving. So, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
We got to get them today?
Yes, today. Out of my house today. They cannot come in here. So you better pick Jaleel from daycare or something. They cannot come in my house. Because when they move my grandbaby, I think he at the door now, this going to be shut down.
Okay. He come to her. He talking about them other kids. He come to
All right. Okay.
Ain't nothing bad with him.
Sure, man.
Let me get her baby out the way.
What? What she say? What she say?
I'm sorry.
What she say?
We get all of them.
Well, how you gonna get them all?
All of them here?
No, how you gonna get their stuff? You go.
Okay, I need to go ahead and get the child now.
No, you gon' I don't gotta talk to you. You can give me you can call the police, you can get a court order, whatever. I'm gonna give you everybody's stuff and you gonna move everybody's stuff at the same time.
I'm already here, miss.
Okay, well, you ain't coming in my house because I'm not inviting you in.
So you can stay right there, and I will give you everybody's stuff. And what a car seat for the baby?
It's in the car.
Okay. Well, I give you. No, you get the child when I give you everybody's stuff. So everybody's stuff. You get the child.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shit.
Call the police.
They can't make you permit stick to a 10-day notice. They didn't give you none.
Baby stuff.
Ray Ray?
Oh. Oh, okay. That's what we made it at.
Hey, Mr. Harris, how you doing? This is Ms. Campbell.
Okay.
Well, they here to get the baby, and I told them that they ain't getting this baby until they move all these kids. So I'm just letting you know that your kids, yeah, he said he was gonna get their stuff. Their stuff is where he can get it. So when he get their stuff or whatever, I'm just letting you know that they don't stay here no more.
Okay.
They already with him. So yeah, they did it.
Okay.
All right, bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So he already got his too.
Yep.
Good. He's straight up.
So who the other one, is she going to get her?
Go get the house phone so I can call Jasmine. She said today. Yes, today.
Jack, come over here now.
Here. Here.
Serving Mr. Avery Carter, who came here to pick up the baby. These documents from Harold Lyrics that we've distributed to everybody else. He need a copy. Mr. Avery, I think you need a copy of this.
No, ma'am, that goes to our attorney.
No, it goes to you. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving Mr. Carter a copy of that document. You've been served. I mean, you ain't been served, but you will be served in court. It's me walking away from Mr. Avery. No argument, no fight, no nothing. Just gave him the documents. And this is a document, a copy of the same document on the door for the Little Rock police officers when they're come. We're not going to resist them on getting the baby, but we want them to know what's going on. All Miss Campbell wants is for these people to...
You ain't getting her until you move all the rest of these motherfuckers. He's here now. Jasmine outside waiting.
Well, the police.
I guess he called the police.
I don't know. Here, how do you shut this off?
Come on,
so
bring
that
her.
the baby is safe. Ain't nothing wrong with the baby. Is he showing them any kind of court order?
Mm-mm.
They gonna get this baby. Oh, that's that bad bitch down there. She tough.
And the police officers are only there to protect him, not enforce taking the baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you, officer, take that document right there?
Can you take
Could
that
you
right
take this document right here?
Okay.
Take that officer right there.
Mm-hmm. We found the
Never
suit.
seen this.
Yep, we found the federal suit against them.
Yeah, because they taking our baby.
Not
Yep.
just, this is a RICO Act.
We found a RICO Act against them.
Because they taking our
And
baby. for no
who?
reason.
Well, I'm not
Well,
opening
we just pulling the baby up here so y'all can see that she is fine.
and not
There's nothing
no
wrong with her. She's with her
nuts.
family. And do he have a court order?
to remove her. Where's the court order to remove her? Right.
That's right. That ain't got
Right.
to do with it.
No, this is her grandchild.
This is my grandchild.
It's also her grandchild, too.
Yes, you do. You need a court order. Yes, you do. You need a court order. You need a court order to remove the child.
Sure do.
And you need a court order to get the rest of them.
No,
No.
sir.
They got right over my door.
No,
No.
we can't do that because the DHS is violating our Constitution and our civil rights, and
Everything.
they just kidjacking kids, and they can't keep doing that.
That's right.
And she got, they only come to take this child,
And not the
and
other
she have other foster kids she want them to take.
Yes, they don't want to take the other foster kids because they don't want me to have her, basically. And I haven't done anything. They want me to keep the other foster kids. And
can
then
take that off if he want
they
to.
want me to keep their other foster kids, but take this one.
And that's wrong, officer. That's wrong. Taking our baby. We ain't did nothing to our baby. And that's wrong. They so wrong. Oh, he wrong.
Hey, do y'all have some type of paperwork other than this stating that you can't allow him to take the baby?
No, he's supposed to
show documentation. He's supposed to have a court orders.
They said that.
I don't think they need to have a court.
No, the baby is illegally in foster care. The baby is she is illegally in foster care. They did not get a court order.
They did not get a court order to put her in foster care. First of all,
he dirty.
and he's
Are y'all 100%? Because she calling our supervisor.
Calling.
It's about to be more police up here.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay because as you can see, this baby is not hurt.
That doesn't have anything.
Happy, healthy. Okay.
You know.
Well, we're not saying that he can't get her. We just want a copy of a court order showing that he's supposed to get her.
yes, he do.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
Yes, he
That's
do.
what he's saying.
He always lie,
This man been lying for weeks now. He's a big liar.
and that's why everything he say,
You know,
That's why we record.
recording everything.
sure, okay.
That's why we record everything, because he lie all the time. He's a big liar. He won't lie no more. I'm getting up in here.
Bring more officers.
Call Roxanne Grinage.
Call. That's what I think they call her. Tell her to get any news people out here she can get.
What a phone at?
Gotta get the news folks out here, Rue.
Right here, car baby.
Gotta get the
She can
news
probably
folks.
get the news folks out here. Say we got 2 police officers out here and they threatening to bring some more.
More, they want to. They gonna shut their house down.
They won't show us a court order, and we got a right to have a court order.
For real? That's crazy.
It's not a lawyer right now.
Yep.
No, you don't need no lawyer. Really,
Now,
Who knows what she doing?
you got rights. Now they say
hold on, be quiet, listen.
Right. And they right. Right. We saying where's their orders to have them? Court order, not emergency, but court order showing that they okay.
And they better leave.
The other folks, they want to take her, but they don't want to take the other folks. We got their phone on the back porch. He's refusing to load them. We've notified the Director of the Division of Children and Family Services at both teams.
Tell them you want a copy. Tell them you need to see. They have to leave you with the court order. They got to show you the court order.
Okay.
They have to leave it with you. Listen, tell them the administrative courts has a mediation process. You have asked for this to be settled in mediation.
They call is on the back porch. Yeah. They in school. They in school. They not here. They not here. Miss Grinage.
Yes.
Okay. They saying they bringing some type of court order.
Well, they need to leave you with a copy of it, and you need to say this. Now, look at the administrative courts director has been notified, and they have a mediation department where you're supposed to resolve this in mediation. So they need to wait for the director of administrative courts to make a decision on mediation.
Hold on 1 second.
And don't let them take that baby without a court order signed by a judge.
There's something for the what now for the judge?
That you need it.
Hold on, Miss Grinage. Let me put your speaker. Yeah, hello?
Insist on a copy of the court order with the raised state seal. It's got to have the state seal on it, signed by a district court judge. Not a DHS worker. Not a DHS worker and a photocopy. It's got to have a raised seal of the state.
Okay.
And it's got to be left with you. Not referred to, not held on a clipboard away from you. Because whoever signed that court order is guilty of legal malpractice and racketeering. They have personal injury liability for injuring that child.
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
We asking who helping us giving enough advice. Right. Okay.
Tell them we're about to publish Teresa Bunch's legal advice to you, Avery Carter's legal advice to you. They've all given you legal advice that is unqualified, and every single one of them talked about the prejudices of the judges.
I couldn't hear nothing you saying because she's talking to the police officer. The police officers haven't made a move yet. They keep asking us questions.
Please get a if they actually come with a court order, it has to be a raised state seal on it with a judge's signature, because that's your proof that the judge committed legal malpractice and has personal injury liability. Don't let them refer to one. Don't let them refer to one on a clipboard. You need to see it and hold it and have it if they want to take that baby out of there.
Okay, it can't be a copy. It's got to have the raised seal.
It's got to have the state seal on it. Some are stamps now, but it's got to have the state seal on it. Signed, listen, signed in the hand of a juvenile circuit court judge, not a stamp. It's got to be a signature, because that's the judge. Yeah, that's the judge that has the personal injury liability.
Okay, because they're telling the police officer that they don't have to have a court order.
Well, it's not the first line. I just produced Teresa Bunch. Listen, Teresa Bunch.
They say they finna call the SWAT team.
The SWAT for what?
They're finna call a SWAT team out here.
Without a court order?
Without a court order. Yeah, they say she's in foster care and we're saying she's illegally in foster care. So they finna call a SWAT team out here, you know.
Well, and endanger all the children there and the families.
There's no children here but the baby.
But there's families there. There's civilians there. There's elderly people there.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to be recorded.
Well, I'm recording this conversation.
Yeah.
Can y'all film them?
Can we who?
Can you film them? Can you video them?
I'm videoing now.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, get that video to me. Don't get as many of their faces as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because that notice, I'm telling you, that notice, she's going to come back sooner than later. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You're noticing a federal lawsuit action. We have to actually follow through with it. They don't take you seriously unless you actually follow through with it. But listen,
yeah, they up here laughing, talking about, oh, RICO, you know, that's
yeah, but they're lower level. The administrative director, they have a ADR, mediation department, that's supposed to settle these disputes, and they have to get theirs by fax and everything like that. They haven't even had a chance to make a decision. That's why the notice says return the money immediately. You know, every day, every single day that you have her, you're guilty of $100,000. Your department, the police agency that assists them, DHS, $100,000 a day for personal injury for remedial to ill, and then remedial $20 million for the crime victim fund that has to be set up for all the others that they did this to, the people of Arkansas. So you'll survive your emotions. It's traumatic and everything, but stay on point about gathering the evidence. Like, actually, this is a record of history and time that's going to come and go and won't come back again. And if we get that video, it'll be invaluable for our federal case. That they actually came without a court order, and they actually invoked SWAT, which is abuse of public police officers. It's actually abusing police officers to say that you have the right to do something under color of law, break the law without having a court order.
Okay, so let me, I'm going to get, she probably going to put the court order in my hand, but I'm going to video and tell her hold it up to the door so I can see all the stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to look into the small claims court. Avery Carter needs to be sued for whatever the maximum is in small claims court. For what he did was he retaliated out of ego. That's what he did, you know? He's a real pig.
He don't tell me, you over this though, you better give me the baby. I said, no, I'm not.
Listen, I just produced Teresa Bunch's, she does a nonsensical rap about kidnap for profit schemes. On the one hand, she says she don't know anything after the first court hearing. Then she talks about what all the judges are going to do. Then she says, I decided to give her back the baby. Then she tells you, you have no legal rights whatsoever. And I'm getting ready to publish that about how bad the kidnap for profit epidemic is in Arkansas on your case study page and up on YouTube. And then we're going to have Mr. Avery Carter up there as well. With pictures, with the pictures that Linnie sent me of the children, the families, the baby, LaMoniye, and missing and exploited. He should have an Amber Alert, little Nikeito.
Okay. Okay, well, let us get this and see what they finna say.
Yeah, and whatever they leave you in writing, even if it's something from DHS, right? Just get that to me as soon as possible, and get that video to me as soon as possible, even if it's in pieces. Okay?
Okay.
All right. God bless you guys. Stay strong.
Bye-bye.
Bye.